Hello and welcome to Among Us. Today we are listening to Kevin Wilson. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video and enjoy the music.
Well, there's not many Sheilas where I come from, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And they reckon I got the ugliest one, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And if you had a dog that looked like that, you'd shave its ass and teach it to walk backwards, but you couldn't teach an animal to fuck like that. So she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. There's no politically correct word for fucking fat, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Bloke wants to root, I gotta follow a map, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And providing I can get drunk enough, she's Ellie McPherson when I'm up her, and there's no way me mates are ever gonna wanna fuck her, so she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's got BO and she's got bad breath, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Looks like a buffalo wearing a dress, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She picks her nose and she's always farting, got saggy tits and a saggy ass, but I tell you what, mate, I'm fucking laughing, cause she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she ain't too pretty and she ain't too bright, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She chews tobacco and she smokes a pipe, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's got the uglies and she's got the stupids, make two short planks look like a computer, and I gotta get drunk to get the courage up to root her, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, and the best bit is she's deaf and dumb, and her old man dropped dead and left her a pup, so I'm not as fucking stupid as you thought I was. But she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. You could see a blue was brewing as they eyed each other off, and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. You great, he said to Lofty as he chucked across the queue, and the tension in the pub just grew and grew. Said Lofty as he snapped the queue in half, and flung it back at Snake and said, "Here, shove this up your ass." "Me nana give me that," said Snakey. "Mate, you're fucking gone." And the Feather Brain Championship was on. It was the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright, and no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. No one seemed to know too much about their pedigrees. In that sort of place you didn't ask them sort of things. They said Lofty's from the top end, he was ugly, tough and mean. Used a welder's wire brush to scrub his teeth. And Snake was just plain ugly, where he come from no one knew. Reckon Rambo would have shit himself if Snakey told him to. And together they weighed half a ton in singlet, shorts and thongs. There was no cunt home, but all the lights were on. The breeze near knocked me over when Snake threw the opening punch. It seemed to come from nowhere, I just heard this sickening crunch. I thought if any bastard lived through that, that'd be fucking good. It was like a railway fettler's hammer splitting wood. It slammed Lofty against the 8-ball table, flipped it on its edge, but he just casually got up, walked around, then ripped off all the legs. Then one by one he smashed the cunts across Snakey's ugly head. If his brain weren't so well packed, he'd be dead. But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked around. Then chucked a right that would have knocked the war memorial down. And the force of it sent Lofty flying, crashing through the wall. Now there's a doorway where there weren't one there before. He landed arse up in the shithouse with his feet stuck in the air, with bricks and shit and broken glass and paper everywhere. And caked in that crap he ripped the dunny off the wall, and armed with that fuck all brains went back for more. He slammed that dunny over Snakey's head, shattering it to bits, peppering him with porcelain and splattering him with shit. And there was teeth amongst the muck and shit. Whose they were you couldn't tell, but it looked like Lofty lost an ear as well. And Snake's right eye was swollen shut from where he'd copped one hard. Fair dinkum made it look as black as Ernie Dingo's ass, but with all the pieces missing and with all the blood and gore, they weren't as fucking ugly as before. There was flesh and hair and skin and bone and blood splashed on the wall, and them two bastards wallowing in it, rolling across the floor. And the publican just scratched his balls, wondering, looking round, should he clean the bastard up or burn it down? Most blues you see turn out to be a win or loss or draw, but fucked if I've seen both opponents lose a fight before. And I heard Snakey say to Lofty as they crawled towards the bar, "Snooker, want a game of darts?" It was the front bar Featherbrain, non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one gave two knobs the goat should do was wrong or right. At the front bar Featherbrain, non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain, non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one gave two knobs the goat should do was wrong or right. At the front bar Featherbrain, non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain, non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a go, she do was wrong or right.
Alright, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, and Among Us will be back tomorrow. And until then, I'll see you all again. Goodbye.